Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some more of The Walking Dead. Today I'm going to be starting on the Michonne season. So let's hop right in and start that. Now, uh, I have no clue what the Michonne season has in store for me. I really don't. Um, I hope the season is good. It has 3 episodes compared to the other seasons, like 5. Um, So it shouldn't take me as long compared to other seasons. Uh, so yeah. The first episode is called Into Deep. The second episode is called Give No Shelter. The third episode is called What We Deserve. Um, but today I'm gonna be starting on Into Deep. So let's go ahead and just try and get all that done. Work on episode 1, then move on to the other 2. Uh, I will be working on season 3 after this, and then after season 3, I'll work on the final season. Now, I heard that there was like some Clementine comics after the final season. I don't know if those actually exist, but still. But yeah. Let's just see what this has in store for me. I know that Michonne was featured in the main show. I think it aired on TLC. I think. So yeah. Wow, that face model is bad.
But there are 2.
Like it looks like a cube.
Just 2.
Like straight up like a cube. I don't know if I like Michonne as a character though. I haven't had much interaction with her character at all. Not even from the show.
I thought I was done with them.
Honestly, I want to play season 3. But I'm only playing this because it takes place between season 2 and 3 canonically. Ugh. Who the heck are those kids? Or whatever. Huh? I am so confused why there's a random door in the middle of nowhere. Like, and it doesn't seem to go anywhere because, you know, it doesn't have a building attached. Never mind, that's weird. I'm so confused. I never played this season or anything past it. So yeah. Wait, if I had to assume, maybe one of those kids is like Michonne whenever she was younger. If I had to assume. But yeah, her face is so angular. Like it's weird how angular and square-shaped Michonne's face is. Like, I can't be the only one who finds it way too square-shaped. Wait, actually, I like, my brother-in-law. He had, like, a figure of Michonne. Like, a small little action figure. I believe it had, like, 2 zombies with their jaw removed. Does she ever use that in the main show or something? I don't know, though. My brother-in-law had that. I just don't know if she ever used it in the main show. But hey, at least it's actually using quick time events here instead of, you know, just turn, like, just go in whatever direction with the left stick, right stick, or diagonal pads. You know? Wait, no, not diagonal pads, but directional pads. Okay, let's just try and, you know, kill these walkers already. Honestly, I think that these are the most creative walker designs I've ever seen. You know, because they just look like generic zombies that they use the same model over and over again. You know? And that's honestly something I'm really enjoying so far. They actually look original. Wait. Maybe those, 2 kids weren't Michonne whenever she was younger, but maybe Michonne's kids or something? I have no clue though. You know, considering I don't know too much about Michonne lore. I think she was like a lawyer or something. But that's about all I know. And also I know that she was with Rick from the main show at some point. That's pretty much all I know about Michonne's character. So yeah. Other than that, I don't know anything else. So yeah. Maybe I can learn something about her character throughout this, season. Maybe. I hope I will, because honestly, so far, Michonne seems like a pretty cool character. You know? But then again, I haven't heard her speak, so I don't know how her writing would be. And I just determine how well I enjoy a character by how well the writing is. Which I think that should be the norm. You know? I don't think it is, though. So let's just get back to, I'm assuming, Michonne's kids. So, yeah.
Hey.
Who is that? I think she's about to pass out or something. Now, keep in mind, from what I've heard about season 3, I've heard that it, you know, has, like, pushes Clementine to more of a side character type of role, and focus on a character, I think, named Javier, I think, and his family, and his community, I think. So, yeah. Michonne, don't do what I think you're about to do. It's just one bullet. There's multiple walkers over there.
Some days I envy the dead.
Don't you dare, Michonne. I'm gonna lower the gun. I don't want to see something that graphic. Especially since, you know, this is still the beginning of the Michonne season. You know? I don't want to see something that graphic so early on. Alright. I don't know if that song's copyrighted. I don't know. Hopefully it isn't. Okay. I'm gonna have to turn down the music. Cause obviously that's gonna be copyrighted. Now let's just, see what that does. Hopefully that turns down the music. Alright, let's just see what I can do. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait until it gets back to the main play style of the games. Honestly, something that I'm liking so far is how they're using comic panels. I think it's, you know, from the actual Walking Dead comics, I think. And that's honestly kind of cool. I recognize that art style, and I think it's from the Walking Dead comics. So yeah. Hopefully that I didn't get that information wrong. I don't know if I did, but judging by the looks of it, it most likely is. You know, by the original, like I think that's from the original Eric Kirkman comics. I could be wrong, because I never read the Eric Kirkman comics. Heck, this is almost essentially like this game series is essentially the pretty much the most I ever really got out of the Walking Dead series. Besides the 4 episodes I watched of the original show. All right. I can turn back up the music now. The main reason I was talking so much there was mostly because I wanted to fill in the gap by, you know, that was left out by the obviously copyrighted music. So yeah, hopefully that won't happen in future episodes. So those were Michonne's kids that I saw earlier. I don't know who plays Michonne in this season.
Can't sleep
You know what? I'm gonna look it up. So yeah. Turns out it's a different actress who plays Michonne in this game. I think her name is pronounced Samira Wiley. Sorry if I butchered that name. But yeah, I am like Samira
come in.
or whatever your name or however you pronounce your name. I'm sorry if I butchered that.
You there?
I tried pronouncing it to the best of my abilities, but yeah.
Damn it.
Hey, Pete.
Michonne,
So yeah.
what are you doing here? The
Um.
shift isn't for another hour.
Couldn't sleep.
Having those nightmares again. You holding up okay? Don't worry about you. You're not the easiest to read.
I
Honestly don't know.
This stuff you're dealing
Because
with,
frankly, I wouldn't know.
go away overnight. Just please tell me.
You know,
if,
I don't know if she's been dealing
gets as
with
bad
it
as
this
it did.
entire time. So yeah,
I just need to keep busy.
I don't want you overexhausting
Whoa.
yourself.
Get down here. Michonne's taking your shift. 2 minutes.
Who names
Still
themselves
haven't heard from
Oak?
Rashid or Vanessa.
Out of
It's not
all
like
names,
those guys
like
to be in contact for this long.
why Oak? Out
We
of
trade
all
every
names you
time I
could have
come
given
through,
yourself,
Same spot.
you know,
Everything's just
it just doesn't make
Gone.
sense. It's like you could have chosen a better name for
doesn't
yourself.
make sense.
Like I know that
Their boat is
some people
always
in the
right on the dock.
You'll find
I
her.
don't know if I know people in the Outbreak changed their
You're right.
name to fit their new lifestyle.
Maybe we can pass by.
I don't
again
know
on
if
our way
Oak
back.
is the same way. I don't really know.
Listen,
So yeah.
you hear it? You hear it, right? Sounds like a woman's voice. Vanessa, that you?
I
It's
hear
only static.
No, it's more than just static.
I mean, I don't know. I can't really hear anything past the static.
Michonne?
Uh,
Again with the shortwave?
I'm not just giving
Yeah.
up. This bay was full of boats just a year ago. They went somewhere.
If they left, it was probably
Yeah.
for good reason.
Then I want to know why.
I think that this season takes place like right as season 2 is happening, or at least somewhere around that
Hello?
point.
Hello, can you hear me?
I don't know
Hello?
though. I haven't played too much of it to
You heard it
know
that
for
time, right?
sure. I
She
know
said
that
help.
I don't know, Pete. Didn't sound like
season
Vanessa.
1 takes place
But it's someone.
around the time
She
that
might know what happened here.
um
No, damn it. We're losing the
like
signal.
that
Look,
Clem was like
if we don't start caring
8
about the
to
people that are
9.
out there, we're no better than
Like
the
it
damn
was only a
walkers.
few months in whenever she turned 9.
All we'll
And then
find out
season
there
2 takes
is
place
trouble.
whenever she's
I
like
mean it.
11.
What's the point in
So,
just
yeah.
surviving? We gotta do better than that.
Not everyone
saving.
deserves.
And what if I felt that way
Yeah.
back when I met you?
I mean,
You should
Michonne has a
understand why I'm
point.
doing this. None of the
Well,
others
actually,
do.
they both
Not Berto,
do.
not Sadiq. Especially not fucking Oak. But you know there are people worth saving. Take over for me, okay? I'm gonna turn the boat around.
I mean, there are people worth saving, but not everyone deserves to be saved. I mean, come on, look at Larry for an example. Like, he clearly didn't need to be saved. Let's just see what I can do. Okay. I can hear a voice. That was just a pure guess. I don't know how I got that. That was just a pure guess.
Who am I talking to?
Sam? Should I trust Sam, though? Because not
Anything?
everybody deserves to be trusted.
I heard her. Barely.
I knew it.
Oh, this is a bad
Yeah, by
idea,
pure luck,
Pete.
too.
You want to find more people. You're forgetting
Wow,
what people
another
are
character
like.
named Pete. Just like in Season 2.
What the?
Bloody hell!
What's that? Can't see a damn thing.
What happened?
Everyone okay? Berto! Sadiq!
You guys better get up here.
What do we hit?
Hell if I know. I can't see a damn thing.
Berto! Hold
What
on.
happened?
Taking those
I am
sails down.
so confused. Huh.
Sadiq, get down.
That's not good.
Are you all right?
Oh. That had to have
Thanks for
hurt.
the save.
Jesus.
If Michonne didn't
Oh, get the
move
jib
there,
under control.
Sadiq probably would have been
You
knocked
just
off
had
the
to take
boat.
us in close, right
know?
into a fucking rock.
I mean, sure, she
I've
got
been
hit in the
sailing
process,
these
but
waters for
still.
years. There aren't any rocks here.
Well, then what the hell was that?
Something else.
It had. Do you think it was
Something's going on,
walkers?
This place isn't safe
had to have
anymore,
been
Pete.
some walker
Your friends are
pileup.
gone, and whatever
You
scared
know?
them off is gonna find us next.
Or maybe some
told you
corpses
this
of
was a
people
bad
that,
idea.
you know, couldn't make
You're
it back
just
to the
being
surface.
paranoid. It's not paranoia if you're
Let's
right.
fix the boat.
Stop. We need to free the boat. That's our
Yeah.
priority.
She's right. All this talk isn't doing anything to get us out
Let's
of here.
just see what I can
That
do.
girl on the shortwave. What if she's part of it?
Guys, pull it together.
What do you mean, girl on the
Sadiq,
shortwave?
Get
Oh,
those
do you
sails
mean
tied
Sam?
down. Once we've checked for damage, we can haul off. Ease our way out. Go on.
Yeah, I don't know if everybody's gonna survive by the end, but honestly, I
Sure.
kind of doubt it.
What exactly did she say?
She said her name was Sam. I couldn't hear much else.
Yeah, might as well just tell the truth.
Michonne, take these.
A
See if you can
scope
figure
and a
out what we got stuck
flashlight.
on.
Wait, no, that's a pair of binoculars.
Just
I thought that was a scope there
See
for
if
a
we're close to
second.
anything. I mean, I need to know what our options are.
Yeah, that's
Just
easily
need
the
to get
best
ourselves
choice,
moving.
is to check out any
all
and
our
all
sakes.
options for movement and to get away from the mainland. Let's look in with the binoculars. I don't see anything out here. So,
Much to see out there.
yeah, let's check at over here. Because clearly there's not much there's to look at over here. Clearly there isn't. Yeah, I doubt the binoculars would be much use in the water. I doubt that. Yeah, let's just try and look for more angles. In terms of, you know, looking out over the water and stuff. Huh. That has to be something. Like, there's no chance it isn't. That looks like a huge either
See anything
shipping
out there?
boat or
Looks like
a
ferry.
yacht.
Could be worth checking out. You know, extra
Well, it's a
parts,
ferry.
maybe some
So
food.
I was wrong either way. Hey, I'm not good with boats.
Maybe.
I've never been out on the water, so of course I'm not gonna be good with boats.
Hey,
Let's
Michonne,
help with
we
the
could use a
sails
hand
real
here.
quick.
Hey, we gotta bleed the wind out of this
Um,
sail. Stand by what I said.
All right, let's
Pete
just
isn't
see what we
cautious
can
enough.
do.
Look, he's just an optimist. You call it what you
Um,
like, but we shouldn't be trying to find people. We should be staying the hell away
Yeah.
from them. Look where
That
we
is
are.
true.
You think this is an accident? Damn
Let's
wind.
just show some Pete
Pete's
some
captain of this
respect.
damn boat. Show some respect.
Hey, I respect
Yeah.
the hell out of Pete. That doesn't mean I can't see when he's lost his way. Oh, you think
Yeah,
you
that
got it all
is
figured out, don't you?
true, but still.
Thanks.
Let's see what I can do from here. That's not a good sign. A hanging piece of cloth usually isn't a good sign on a sail. Alright, let's talk to Pete real quick, so I can tell him about that ferry.
Find anything?
Saw a ferry. Maroon near the shore.
Yeah, that could have a
Find out
lot
what
of
we need to fix
supplies.
this damn thing. Tiller lever shot, snapped in
The what?
two. Tiller lever connects the wheel to
Look, I don't know shit about boats. Just tell
I
me what
don't
you need.
either.
Just
I
find
don't
out what we're
either.
stuck on first.
Sorry about that. I'm just pretty tired right now, if anything. Alright, let's just look over the edge.
It's too dark to see much of anything.
Yeah, probably gonna use a flashlight. Maybe that's something. Okay, it's mangled boat parts.
Hey, Pete.
That
out what we're
seems like
stuck
something
on.
useful.
Damn. At least it's not Rashid's boat.
Hey, Michonne. Hope no one's still on that boat. I don't want to die like
Honestly,
that.
I hope no one's on that boat either, if I'm being
Sorry.
honest.
I just seen a lot of bad shit go down.
Same here.
I
mean, come on, I played 2 whole seasons of that crap, so of course I've seen a lot of
don't wanna
stuff
see
go
this
down.
fall apart, you know? I've
Yeah.
seen better places than this get torn to
Um,
shreds.
It's not gonna fall apart.
Yeah,
Maybe you're right.
let's just hope.
I shouldn't let
I'm
him see
gonna
me
pause the
slacking off.
recording. Alright, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and continue the game. So,
round
Birdo,
up the
Pete,
crew.
and Oak.
Michonne and I will scout the ferry, see what we can
Alright,
find.
that's some weird names.
Alright, so we're just gonna sit around waiting for you.
And then there's another guy. I don't know
We
his
got work to
name.
do.
You didn't answer my question, though.
Let's pick up the sharpening
Here we go
stone.
again.
Because
Guys.
that's clearly going to be
You
useful
three,
for a
Catch the
machete.
boat, pull her out of here, and lay anchor near the shoreline.
Got it.
Okay, let's
Don't
just
go
see what I
anywhere.
can do.
Stay near the boat and keep her safe.
Alright, that's good. I don't know what the other 2 episodes have in store, to be perfectly honest. Hopefully it's something relatively useful. You know?
Don't let this turn into a rescue mission. Forget his friends, right? Best get the parts.
can't
and
promise
get
that.
back here.
I can't make that promise. If someone's in trouble,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna just leave them.
We can't lose anyone else.
That's true, but we can't
Come on,
feed
let's
everyone
get going.
else. You know? We gotta keep everybody fed and secure. And I don't think that's gonna be possible on a
You
boat.
ready?
You know? Alright, let's just go ahead and go. Alright, let's just go ahead and continue. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I think Michonne jumped into the boat. But either way, let's just hurry up and get out.
Sure is quiet out here, huh?
Alright,
Not a sound.
yeah.
don't know.
Something's not right.
Something's not right.
Ever the optimist.
Whenever something's too quiet, it's never anything good. You know?
You know something's really
Yeah,
been bothering me.
those are obviously
I have to
walker
ask.
corpses or something.
What?
So yeah. Hopefully I
You
can
think
finish
this
up
looks
this
dumb?
episode.
What?
I don't know. Oak's been giving me shit about it. Says I look like a
Yeah.
pirate.
I mean,
What do you
technically we are
Be honest.
somewhat pirates.
Well, the man's not wrong.
Hey, now.
Yeah, we are what are essentially pirates. Living on the
Damn.
boat, living on the sea, all this other stuff.
Get you to
Traveling
loosen
from
up
place to
sooner or
place,
later.
stealing
You're
stuff
always
whenever
so
we can.
serious.
What part of that
Kinda
doesn't
exhausting.
describe pirates?
I'm sure you have your reasons.
Don't test your luck now.
Yeah.
You know, when we first brought you on board, never thought you'd decide to stick around. You didn't talk
Honestly,
to anybody. I just assumed you'd take off the minute you got your strength back.
Honestly, I wouldn't doubt if Michonne does end up
Expect him to
leaving,
wake up and
considering
find
she
this
does
dinghy gone, and you
get with
with it.
Rick's group at some point.
But
So
here you
yeah.
are.
What can I say? You're not terrible company.
Yeah, that's true. But I didn't say that.
I'm flattered.
Um,
When we met, you were... I mean, I saw what you were about to do.
yeah.
You haven't had it easy out there.
She was about to take her
I
own
know you
life,
mostly keep
I'm
it to
assuming.
yourself.
Being out on the water, keeping busy, it
Yeah.
helps. If I stop even for a minute, it starts to catch up to me again.
Honestly, that's
When
kind
things
of
are quiet,
understandable.
Thinking too much.
Yeah.
You know, before this, I was just on my own, like you were. Convinced myself I liked it that way. But after a while, I just...
Yeah, everything alone, doing everything alone isn't the best way to go about things. Take out the walker. Come on. Honestly, I like this new style of combat. Honestly, I do. And it's just so much more fun in comparison to the last 2 seasons' combat. You know? Like, honestly, the rest of the combat was just, hey, look around for walkers, press R2. That's literally all the combat was. Now they're actually implementing more stuff. Pete! I don't want to lose Pete here. You know? Come on. Use your machete, Michonne. Come on! Or just kick the walker away. Yeah, just fight. Yeah, I don't know why that cut didn't kill it, considering it was a strike to the head. That's a usual signifier of killing a walker in the Walking Dead universe. At least Pete's okay, you know? Come on, let's just get out of here away from the walkers. I don't want to die here. Because Michonne still has to meet up with Rick. You know?
It's almost nice.
If, you know, this is a TV show
timeline
timeline instead of the comic book timeline. Because I think that those have different continuities.
Thanks for having my back.
Me?
I think they
you
do
did all the
anyways. I could be wrong,
That's
though.
twice you saved my life.
You know, mostly due to implementations of characters like Daryl. Daryl Dixon, and some other characters on top of that. On top of some plot changes, I think. So, yeah. Especially ones that involve Daryl, since he wasn't in the comics, I don't
I
think.
don't like this.
So,
Might be
yeah.
someone who can tell us where everyone went.
You know what? It
There's no
is
sign
pretty
of anyone.
quiet here.
They're probably all dead, Pete.
We don't know that. Well, unless we can find another boat.
Alright, let's just see what I can
Looks like
do.
we're stuck here.
On this ferry.
Looks abandoned.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it is, though.
Let's see if we can find your friends.
Let's just try and
Doesn't
find
look
them
like
wherever
anyone's
they're
here
at.
anymore. Or maybe we'll find something inside.
Hopefully
Looks
we
like
can.
there's 2 ways in. The ladder or the window.
I'm going for the ladder because the window is clearly going to be the more dangerous option. Alright. If I could just use the cursor properly.
Alright. Let's hope this
Yeah.
thing holds. Come on.
I don't think it does.
Don't fall.
Thanks.
Mostly because... Oh, it doesn't fall, because... I was thinking that it would force us to go into the window because of, you know, the fact that Michonne should still have a flashlight. So yeah. Crap. That sucks. Let's just keep climbing.
Pete, hurry!
Alright, come on. Come on, Pete. Come on. Take off the walker. Come on, I'm not letting you fall into that horde. Hopefully no walkers can climb in this group. Because I've noticed that some of them are smarter and, you know, more able to grasp onto things. Especially like the early days of the Georgia-based walkers. You know, like shown off in the show anyways. I've noticed that those are like more intelligent than others.
Seems like this place was
And
someone's
also
home
more
for a while.
powerful. So yeah.
Do you think your friends came through here?
Sorry about that. I just had to yawn
Hard to be
real
sure.
quick.
We should look around.
Honestly, I'm probably gonna have to split this episode into like 2 parts. So yeah. Let's open up this raft locker.
Nothing but a hunk of old metal.
Yeah, that metal's probably gonna be useful, that thing right there. It's probably gonna be somewhat useful, so let's grab that. Anything and everything you can make and grab in any Telltale game is most likely gonna end up being more useful.
If one of
You
us
know,
can get our hands
at
in here,
some point later.
maybe we can unlock it.
Yeah, I wouldn't take that risk. Use the machete. Just, I know that it would probably risk getting it
Blades too
bent.
thin. You just break.
Yeah. Okay, let's use the red ball. Alright,
Nice.
now time to use the machete. I don't feel safe because there's most likely going to be a walker to pop out. I feel like I've been
I
tricked
don't
and
see
deceived.
anything. Doesn't mean
You
there's
know,
nothing there, though.
I feel like I've been deceived because I thought there would be a walker to pop out right
Which one of
there.
us wants to reach in there to open it?
Please,
One of us has to do it, right?
I'll do it because I'm the main character. Of course, I'm gonna live.
Well,
You know, if I
there
go
was nothing.
first, Pete has a
careful.
higher chance of dying at that point. You know. Yeah, let's go ahead and just see what I can do. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that hand right there, that's really not good. Considering it could be a walker on the other
Need
side.
some help, Pete.
Alright, let's just kick in the door.
Ready when you are.
Let's just see what we can do here. Come on! Yeah, that sounds a little too squishy if you ask me.
Come on.
That sounds a little too squishy for my liking. You know? Alright. You know what? Hopefully... You know what? I'm gonna save the rest of this for later on. I was planning on splitting it up into, like, 2 parts. Maybe I'll have to split it up into, like, 2 or 3. Yeah, but that was a save point. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.